Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So the year is 2025 and I feel like this year guys is the year to invest. So we're going to start off with basically stocks. We can invest in real estate, we can invest in gold, we can do stocks, we can do crypto. But I feel like stocks it's not guaranteed, but I feel like if you pick the right stock, you have the potential to make money. And I'm going to tell you one of my favorite stocks. It's basically ETF. But we're first going to get started with what is a stock and what is a ETF. And I'm going to make this very simple for you guys because I don't want to confuse you. So, for example, think about a stock like you have different companies. So the companies will have basically big buildings and they're running their product out of there. So you got one building there, you have another building here, and they're all individual, right? So this could be Apple, this can be Tesla, and basically you are buying their stock. So you're buying one stock, guys, and you're hoping that their company makes money for your stock to go up and up and up. And say Tesla too, you want it to go up and up and up. But some days stocks go down too. And stocks go down in the red, you guys. So they're going to decline. And you don't want that to happen. But if that happens, it's okay. Because it could go down one day. And the next day it can go back up. It depends on a factor of things, guys. So, but ETFs, guys, are basically, you're going to buy one stock and you're going to have all of these companies within it. So it's going to be a big, I would say a big pie, okay? And to make it simple, guys, I'm going to split up the pie. So you can have one slice, for example, say this is chocolate. And then you're going to have another slice, guys, and say this is raspberry. And you can have another slice, guys, and say this is blueberry. And then you can have, say, lemon. And then say this one is vanilla. And say this one here, for example, we'll just say it is green tea pie. So when you buy ETF, you're buying a bucket of every single stock that is performing well on the top of the charts in the stock market. So you can have, for example, say this is Apple, this could be Tesla, this could be Microsoft, this can be Meta, and this could be say Best Buy or Canadian Tire. So you're buying one stock that covers a big bucket of stocks. So think about it like a bucket, guys. And in that bucket, there's a lot of apples, right? And there's different types of apples in there. You don't know if you're going to get Macintosh or a sweet or sour one. You just don't know. But a stock, you're just buying that one stock. So think about it again with the slices, guys. You're just buying that one stock, so that one slice. So you can go to the store and buy that one slice of pie, and that's it. Or it can be a slice of pizza, but you're just buying that one slice. And you're hoping that that one slice is good. Instead of buying, say, different slices and try them all. One might be better than the other one. One might not be good, but then at least you know what flavor is nice and what is good, right? So same thing, guys, with stocks now. So stocks, you can do a normal one or ETF. So I recommend, guys, if you're just getting into the market, I invest in the USA market, guys, and I bought some shares of VOO. So that's the ticker symbol, guys, and it basically is the S&P 500. And you might ask yourself, hey, what is that? So basically what it is, it tracks the US market on the top 500 stocks. And all of your stocks are in the ETF. So you have a different portion of it in the pie. So we're going to go to the holdings, okay? So we're going to start off with the first one, guys, you might know of. It's called Apple. So the ticker symbol is AAPL, Apple. And when you buy VOO, you're going to get 7.60% of Apple in it. And I'm going to remind you guys too, VOO, guys, as this date when I released the video, the cost per share, guys, is 5, and I'm getting this from the market, guys, so it's 555.49 per one share. And you guys might say, why is it so high? Well, it is so high because there's multiple different companies in that ETF. And these companies are proven to be the winners. You know, they say yearly, guys, an average return on the stock market when you buy VOO ETF, that's a ticker symbol. So if you type on Google VOO stock, that will come up. And when you buy it, say with your bank people, TD or Wealthsimple or whatever financial institution you want to buy it with, it will pop up too, and it will show the current price. But the reason why it's so expensive because it has so many different companies in that one bucket, as I showed you earlier. And you might say, hey, like that's a lot of money. Well, I would start off small, guys. I would buy one share, and then maybe the next month I'll buy another share, and just keep buying shares because it's proven, guys, each year to go up by 10. That's 10 on a bad year, guys. 10% to 34%. And this recent year in 2024, it went up to 24%. And that is pretty good, guys. That's a good return, a return on your money. Because if you are just letting your money sit in that big bank, guys, so we'll call this the bank. The bank they take our money and they store it. They store it, guys. But they don't just store it. That's what you think. You think your money is going to be safe for them. It is safe, but they lend it out to different people. So the people, they need money because they have to pay off their debt. They have to pay off their mortgage. And the bank is going to lend them money at a higher interest rate. So say if you need $10,000, you're going to have to pay the bank back $10K plus that interest rate, whatever it is. It could be 10%, it could be 20%. It fluctuates, but now the rates are coming back down, but still the banks always make money on your money. So anyways, back to this here, VOO, the holdings. I'm going to tell you the top about 10 ones. So we got Apple, guys, AAPL, and that's sitting at 7.60%. So that you're holding a lot of Apple when you buy this ETF. And then you guys have this one here. It's the ticker symbol is NVDA, and that is sitting at 6.61%. That's pretty good. And that one, you guys may know, it's called NVIDIA Corporation. And the next one, guys, I'm going to write down. You guys have to learn these two. It's not going to take a day or so. It'll take a couple days. But the thing is, it's good to know your ticker symbols. This one, you guys might know, it's called Microsoft Corporation. And we're sitting with the percentage in the share at 6.29%. Okay. And the next one, guys, you might know just by writing it. It's a big area where people buy stuff online, and it's gotten popular over the years, guys, and it's only going to grow bigger, and it is Amazon, and that's sitting at 4.12%. Okay. The next one, guys, you guys might know just by writing it down. It's META. It's Meta. So Meta Platforms. And that is sitting at 2.56%. So you see, as we start off from the top, the higher percentage you have in the companies, and then as the companies get lower and lower, you still have a percentage in Amazon, that's good, and Meta, but you're going to have a little piece of the pie. The next one, guys, you guys might know, it's a new car that's been on the road for some time now, but whenever you see them, you're like, wow, they must be rich or something. It is Tesla, guys. And Tesla, it's sitting at 2.22%, guys. So you got a portion of Tesla. So you could say, hey, I own shares in Tesla, which is true because you're investing in an ETF. You might not own the exact share, like one share, but you still own a share of Tesla. So next one, guys, is Google Alphabet. So that one is Google. So GOOGL. And that's a really good one, guys. It's still pretty high. It's 2.22%. 2.22. So it's pretty close to Tesla. I think actually Tesla is actually 2.26% at this point. 2.22%. Pretty good. And then we have some you don't really know too. This is not a really common one, but it's AVGO, and it's called Broadcom, and that is sitting at 2.17%. You see, so, and then we have Google again. So we got Alphabet Inc. Google, and then we have this Google is GOOG, and that's sitting at 1.82%. So it's pretty much the same thing as Google, but one is basically Alphabet Inc. and one is Alphabet Inc. So they must have two separate ones going or something like that. But anyways, maybe different countries, but it's still in the US, but we have to do more research on that. But just know that Google, it's really big, guys. Google is big, and I'm pretty sure Google will move its way up soon, and probably will be close right beside Apple, because Google, they have a lot of money, guys. And the last one, guys, you guys might know this one if you're a Warren Buffett fan. That's BRK/B, and it's basically Berkshire Hathaway. So it's 1.67%, and that is Warren Buffett stock. So these are the holdings, guys, in VOO. I really recommend to buy it, but on your discretion. If you guys want to buy it, go ahead, because I'm every paycheck I'm making, guys, I'm investing in VOO. Basically, VOO it's an ETF that tracks the S&P 500, and that's just in simple words, it's just saying the top 500 stocks in the U.S. and VOO ETF tracks that. And you can buy Canadian ones too. There's VFV, that's a Canadian one. If you guys are Canadian, this is VOO if you're US one. So some have higher fees, like Canada has higher fees because they're going and buying VOO. But if you buy, this is the real deal, guys, VOO. But there's different ones out there. There's so many ones. There's Q. But I would stick to one that that's well known, like VOO or VFE. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in on the video today. I really hope that you learned something. Comment down below what you guys think. But for sure, guys, I'm gonna be buying more stocks. I'm gonna buy some different ones too, so I can also have, I would say, my eggs in a different basket. But to be honest, I'm putting more money in VOO than ever before, because I believe that these companies that they're holding, of course Apple's going to go up, guys. Every year Apple, they sell new iPhones, they have something new, they have the new headphones, they have the vision stuff, and that's just going to get bigger and better. And then the tech companies, Amazon, Meta, guys, the Meta Ray-Ban glasses, that's also a good one. Like, it's crazy. Tesla too, they're going to work their way up. So it's only going to get bigger and bigger, guys. And remember, guys, I'm filming this in 2025. Okay? And this is the year, guys. If you don't start now, then you can start later. You can start the next year. But remember, guys, the price for VOO currently is $5.55. And point some cents here. Let's see what we said here. 5.55. 49. But the thing is, time is gonna go by, guys. Time is gonna go by very quick. That's the one thing I learned in life. 2026. There's gonna be a new number on this, guys. It's probably gonna hit 700. I don't know, guys. That's my predictions, but you never know what can happen. It could go to, say, 2,000 a share, or it could go down. But it's proven, guys. Just do your research too, and search up online and see VOO history of like yearly returns, pretty much, and you'll see like the years. And this year it started, how much it went up and all. And very rarely it goes down. If it goes down, it goes down a little bit, but then it spikes back up. So yeah, and maybe, guys, when you get old too, you start off young. Say you're in the year of 2065, say retirement age. If you started this, say you're 25, right, and then now 65 years old. You grow with the time, guys. You grow each year that the year changes. You get older with the year, because say if you're born in, say, 2001 or 2002 or 2003, you just grow with the year. So pretty much you can look at the date and say, okay, I'm 25, okay, and then 2026, so I'll be 65. But thing is, guys, then, I'm not saying then you should pull out then. Yeah, if you want to wait to 65, go ahead. But I'm saying then it could be much more. This stock here, guys, can be, I don't know, it could be maybe even $5,000 a share. It could be like crazy. And then you would have thought to yourself, hey, back when I was 25 in 2025, that year, it was only $555. And that's just life, guys. Everything goes up, you know. It's not any trick to it. It's really a waiting game. It's time and money. That's all. And if you got in at the right time, great. If you didn't, then you're just going to have to pay a little more. And then it's still going to go up no matter what. But you got in later in life. That's like gold, guys, too. I got another video on that, guys, about gold. So check that one out. And yeah, guys, I'm going to try to upload a video every single day. It can be on different things. But I really want to make this channel more about investing and more about you know, my life kind of journey on how I figured out, like, you know, money, it's very important, guys, and you need money in life to survive. You know, a lot of people say money's not everything, but the thing is true, money is everything, because you can use that to your advantage. Like, of course, money, it doesn't solve everything, but it can help you solve things, guys, in life. Like, sure, it can't buy back health, but it can help you in life fight things or cure things. But anyways, guys, money is a tool, and if you're not with it and if you're not learning it, then you'll always be working for money. So make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys learned something in the video, please comment down below, guys, because I really appreciate it, and we're all trying to grow together as one. So stay tuned, guys, for the next upcoming video. Take care and have a great day.